Hello everybody, it's me again. So this week I'm doing something completely different than my last time, because last time it was puns. I don't wanna punish you guys too much. This chair is so loud. Do you hear that? Here we go. Alright, story time. So grade 8, I was like 13, maybe, yeah, 13 probably. I have a place outside in the backyard. We have a gazebo and we have a playhouse. The playhouse has a lock on the door and an intercom system in there. I don't really do it anymore, but I did it when I was younger. I'd sleep out there, and then there's an emergency. There's also a big button that you can press on the top part, and then this big siren will come up and go woo 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 woo, right? And then somebody will wake up somewhere and call the cops. So I was out in my playhouse. I was asleep. It was 4 o'clock in the morning, so that is generally what I am doing at 4 o'clock in the morning, is being asleep. I start waking up because I hear this noise. It sounds like a sawing noise, like a like the sawing noise. I can't make it with I'm not that talented. My first thought is just like, why are the neighbors doing renos at 4 in the morning? Like, honestly, did they have to do that? I was really sleep deprived. I had no idea what was going on. And then I started to kind of realize that the sound was coming from a little closer than next door. It's coming from my yard. Almost immediately my adrenaline kicks in, but I'm also really asleep, so I'm just like, someone is trying to kidnap me. Like, they're trying to saw through my door and they're gonna come kidnap me, which is not super logical either. It's slightly possible in my neighborhood. I wouldn't personally kidnap myself as a personal choice. Not that I'd kidnap anybody. Oh my goodness. I was so scared. So I peek through, like, there's a window, and so I peek through this little crack of it to really just look. I see a man standing in my yard, and I am like freaking out now, because now I've confirmed at least that there's somebody in my yard. Like, I'm not dreaming that. So I go over to my intercom, hold my hand over there's like a little, like, the sound comes out the top, right? And it kind of makes a little noise when I'm pressing the call button. So I put my hand over that and I press the call button, so it goes but like really quietly, so my parents will be hearing it. And I press that for about 30 seconds. I count to 30 in my head, and I'm just praying that my parents will wake up from this noise. And then I'm just in there and I'm just like, oh my goodness, what do I do? Right? I kind of look through again, like just peek. Then I hear, open up, it's the police. So I'm thinking, A, is it the police? Or B, is it the kidnappers trying to trick me to make me open the door so I'll go outside? I've seen movies. Yeah, he kind of looked like maybe he could be a police officer, so I was kind of like half convinced. And then I hear again, like, open up, it's the police. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna open up. Maybe it's the police. So I real quick, like, open the lock and I open the door and I kind of step out and I'm like, hi. It's like 2 police officers and a police dog, and they're like, it's just a teenage girl. I'm like, well, duh. So anyway, the police didn't wake up my parents. Like, they just broke into my backyard. We find out that a man stole stuff from the cops. The police dog is following the guy's scent and checking that he's not hiding in any of the houses nearby. Obviously, this guy that stole stuff from the cops ran through my yard, which is why the police dog could smell him. The sawing noise that I heard was the dog's leash. Like, you know, you got the leash holder and the leash comes out and then they pull it back in. That was the sawing noise, which is a bit bizarre. The dog was trying to knock down my door. Like, it was running and jumping against the door. This was a pretty scary moment for me. We went inside for a minute and then, like, talked about it as a family, just like, hey, like, that was weird. Like, I don't even know to this day how the police actually opened up the gate, because there are literally like 5 locks on that gate. Like, they're like this and all the way down. You have to flip them, rise them up, pull them to the side, like all different kinds of locks. So that's the story of how I thought I was gonna get kidnapped. Long story short, if you hear a sawing noise at night, it's probably a police dog trying to knock down your door. See ya, bye.